Hi, hello, and welcome back to Vlogmas. My name is Zoe. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I post a little bit of everything, and I am doing a very half attempt at Vlogmas this year. It started off with the intention I was going to post every day, and now it's more like a few times a week. I'm doing my best, but I want to show you something I got in the mail today to start this video because it's unreal. Okay, so I made the decision about a month ago that I wanted to host a charity drive for a local organization called Mamas for Mamas. They help out families in need in the KW region, and a friend of mine, Kayla, asked how she could help with the charity drive. She has so graciously reached out to Toys R Us, and they just sent the most amazing charity package. Okay, let me show you what they're donating. We have multiple blankets, so many I Love You to the Moon and Back books, unreal. We have Barbies, so many Barbies. Okay, hold on. Okay, there's a bunch of these in here, so great. Okay, over here, like, so I can't even begin to say how grateful we are. Okay, these girls look amazing. I wish Barbies looked this cool when I was younger. These are all so cool. Look at her. She's got a clear rain jacket on. She's gorgeous. Okay, so many Barbies, so many Barbies, so many Barbies, all from Toys R Us. So incredibly grateful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Not to mention, I'm actually going to be hosting a drive in Guelph tomorrow, and I'm hoping that I get to meet a bunch of followers and amazing humans from my community, and we'll even be able to collect more donations for Mamas for Mamas. It's just gonna be so fantastic. So that's how I want to start this video, because it just put such a smile on my face. I'm currently in the process of editing and uploading a Vlogmas video right now, and I thought it would be fun to do a little Q&A. Now for this Q&A, I asked on Instagram like I do always, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, that's where I post daily updates. I'm on my stories every day, and that's where a lot of my like daily content is, so please be sure to follow my Instagram and TikTok if you don't already. But I asked on my Instagram if anyone had any questions for a Q&A, and I got a good amount. I only have about 25 minutes, so I really hope that I'm able to bang it through. First question, any family vacations planned? Yeah, actually, for once, we actually have a family vacation planned. We have not done a family vacation since before COVID. So Andrew and I did have a chance to go to Mexico this summer for a friend's bachelorette party, which was amazing. But to be able to travel with both our kids is going to be really exciting. So we are going to Florida in March. We are going to be staying with family, and we are hopefully going to be going to Walt Disney World for the first time ever. I've never been, my sister's never been, my husband went a couple times when he was younger, and our kids have never been. So excited for that. Do you love BTS? That's a boy band, right? I think so. I am not up to date with music at all, so I apologize. I think that's a band, and I think I've heard a few of their songs, and they're really catchy, but I don't like follow them, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like keep up with them. Just whenever I hear any of their songs I like. But yeah, go BTS. How to feel confident in front of your spouse? Honestly, the most important thing about being confident in front of your partner is making sure that you're confident with yourself first. Working on, mirror work, really making sure that you're appreciating your body and your soul for who it is and what you are. And with time, then that'll transfer over to your confidence in front of other people, including your partner. But sometimes, that being said too, having a partner who encourages you and cheers you on helps a little bit too with your confidence and your self-love. So explain to them, talk to them, tell them how you're feeling about yourself, and see if they can help in any way. Where do you shop for most of your clothing? Okay, that's a really good question. Everywhere. I love doing my best to find things from small businesses. This is a small business. My pants are a small business. But when it's not small businesses, I like to thrift if I'm able to. For staples, I love Old Navy. I love H&M. What's your favorite food? Sushi. Sushi. Definitely sushi. How tall are you, and is Potter your maiden name or married name? I'm about 5'4"-ish, give or take. And Potter is my married name. I'm married into it. How do you not feel insecure going out in public? I always feel cute at home, but not out. I don't feel insecure going out in public because I'm secure with myself and my body and who I am. It's interesting to hear that you feel like confident at home, but then when you go outside, it might just be that you're looking for approval of others on how you look. And my best advice that I can give to you is to just do your best to not care what other people think. And I know it's so much easier said than done, but really it's a game changer to not care about what other people think of you. Also, I'm very sorry that you feel that way and that people might be making you feel that way as well. Check your surroundings, check the people you surround yourself with. That's something important as well. Was there a single thing or moment that made it click that you were done with diet culture? I actually have talked about this a few times on a couple podcasts. And interestingly enough, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I didn't originally stop dieting with the intention to stop forever. I stopped as like a temporary break because my body, my mind, my soul, everything, every ounce of me needed to stop. It was right after I had Theo. I had literally just come home from the hospital. I didn't give myself even like a week off and I jumped right back into a diet. My disordered eating came right back. I was so focused. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't eating. I had postpartum depression. It was like everything on top of another that I just a few months in made the decision to just quit dieting as a break. And then I just never went back. Highly recommend. Why/when did you start to be a content creator? So let's start with the when. So I started in December of 2020. So I would say 2021 is pretty much the year that I started creating. And why? I honestly did it as an outlet. I was a stay-at-home mom. I was very lonely. I had postpartum depression and we were in the middle of a pandemic. I needed somewhere that I could vent, that I could create, I was pretty much looking for a hobby and for a community. And that turned into a career for me. Were you always a content creator? Love following your journey from Montreal. Oh, sweet, thank you. No, I wasn't. I actually started creating content on YouTube. That was my first platform that I started on back when I was 18, was the first time that I started creating. I did it for half a year and then was bullied so much that I quit cold turkey and I never went back until 2019, I think it was. I started creating again. I ended up getting pregnant and then the pandemic happened and then I stopped creating. And then eventually I went back to it after I had Theo, and that's how I started doing TikTok. And TikTok then led to Instagram and then full circle back to YouTube. Favorite part about being a mom? I think it's so amazing and rewarding that I have just created these two human beings who are my world, who are little parts of me and my husband, you know, our relatives. And I just get to watch them grow and learn and experience life. How long does self-love take? I would love to be able to answer that. I'm 2 years in and I'm still not there 100%. I think that it's a constant growing journey, and I think that the more you focus on surrounding yourself with people, with media, with content creators, with, you know, music, movies, everything that promotes it and that focuses on it, the easier it'll get. I will always say that. No question, just thank you for being you and sharing your world with us. You're a little ray of sunshine. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm definitely not always a ray of sunshine, but I do my best because there's a lot of garbage in the world and we need to just try and be kind and better people in general. But thank you, I really do appreciate that. What was your full-time job before? So I've had a few. I worked in retail most of in my 20s, like early 20s. I was like a store manager for the Body Shop, assistant store manager, then to store manager. And then from there I moved over to the automotive industry. I know, me, cars. And yeah, I did that for 4 years, 5 years? I don't even remember, but I did that for so long. I loved it so much. I worked at a dealership and I had the best time. And then just things changed for me and I wasn't ready to keep doing it. Marla was young, so I decided to stay home with her for a bit. And in doing that, I started working part-time for myself, doing eyelash extensions, lash lifting and tinting, brow tinting, basically like eye aesthetics out of my home. I was certified and learned how to do that when Marla was a baby. How did you and your husband meet? We met in high school. We were not high school sweethearts and we did not date in high school, but we knew each other. We met when we were like 15 and then we became friends when we were in the last year of high school, I believe, so 17, and we stayed friends, and then into college we started dating. One time in the future I will tell the story about Andrew and I, but until then, that's what you get. How you started on the videos, what I eat in a day as a fat person who's not on a diet. So I originally started that back, I've been doing it for a while. I used to do it almost daily, but the reason I started it quite a while ago is because I love what I eat in a day videos, and I remember watching them religiously on TikTok. It was one of my favorite videos to watch, and I would constantly be my feed was constantly flooded with what I eat in a day on a calorie deficit, what I eat in a day keto, what I eat in a day paleo, what I eat in a day vegan, what I eat in a day gastric bypass. There were so many different categories, and I was just like, what about just like a normal what I eat in a day? Like people who aren't dieting, people who aren't this, aren't that. And so I saw, like, I think Trisha Paytas did it. Now, granted, I know Trisha Paytas has had her own ups and downs, but I just watching her do what I eat in a day as a fat person, I loved it so much. And like, she was eating takeout unapologetically, and I was just like, oh my god, if Trisha Paytas can do it, maybe I could like openly and honestly share what I eat in a day. And I did. What would you tell young you if you could go back in time? Be kind, it's gonna be okay, and stop dieting. Do you get recognized a lot? I do get recognized. I wouldn't say a lot. I actually got recognized when we went on our little girls trip to the States, which was crazy to me because I've met a lot of my like Canadian followers in the community, but like to be able to cross the border, go into Niagara Falls, New York, and like meet one of my American followers was so nice. We were in Trader Joe's and like her family was there. They were so sweet. Anyways, that just made my day. I love meeting followers and like my community. It just warms my heart. And if you're a hugger and you see me and you want to hug, please like come over and we'll just hug, we'll embrace. How did you learn everything you need to know to become an influencer? Just with time. Like, that's the best thing that I can say, is that if you want to do this, if you want to do content creation, if you want to be an influencer of any kind, I would definitely just start, because there's no right or wrong way to do it, and you learn the best ways to do it for you as you do it. What's your makeup / skincare routine? Oh, okay, so as I'm getting older, I'm getting a little more diligent with my skincare, specifically. Makeup, I'm very much still like, if I can't put it on in 10 minutes, I don't want it. So for skincare, I wash my face and lashes every night, and then I use the Body Shop, a lot of their products I've been loving lately. Versed, I love Versed. Both are very affordable products, so I highly recommend you checking out Versed and the Body Shop. But yeah, I've been loving the Edelweiss line from the Body Shop, and that's what I've been using on my skin lately, and I love it. I have a couple videos like around YouTube about what I do for my makeup, but it changes all the time. If you could change anything about yourself, what would it be and why? That's a really good question. I don't know that there's, I would probably stop being so hard on myself, but at the same time I would then also try and give myself more like focus and like drive, because as much as I have it, I don't, if that makes any sense. How long did it take you to make a living off making content? So I think I started making money doing content creation 6 months in. I had a couple brand partnerships. However, they weren't significant brand partnerships. I didn't have a huge following at that point. I mean, I had a significant following. I think it was like 50, 60,000 followers on TikTok. But I didn't start actually making a career out of it until this year. And more so just recently, I would say it's now like become my full-time job. So how did you and your hubby meet? So high school. And then any advice for dating as a plus size girl? Yes, definitely be yourself and be unapologetically yourself. Rock your body, embrace it. Show the world how much you love it so that they show that in return and you find the right partner who loves you for you. Okay, how am I doing for time? 5 minutes. What is one weakness that you wish you didn't have? I have a lot of weaknesses. I wish that I wasn't so hard on myself. I wish that I didn't compare myself to others. That's something I need to stop doing. I wish I was better with money. There's so many weaknesses, you guys. I could make a whole video on it. Do you want more children? No, thank you. 2 is good. 1 for each hand, 1 for each parent. Advice, please. Want to accept my body, but also health problems and can't lose weight and hate my B. I'm wondering if they meant hate my body. This is so hard for me to hear this because not only is it difficult when you have health problems that weigh on your mental health, I'm sure that weigh on your physical health. All I can say is that you need to give yourself time and grace. You need to be your own cheerleader. And then also at the same time, you need to understand that it's okay to not love your body every single day. That's completely fine. It's more so just being comfortable with being in the presence of yourself. I have a whole playlist on TikTok of my self-love journey. There's a few really good videos in there with more like in-depth details. If you're looking to grow your confidence, you need to take care of yourself and put yourself first, whatever way that looks like for you. I'd encourage you to maybe put away your scale. I'd encourage you to get comfortable with yourself. Write down things you love about yourself. Journal all the things that you appreciate about what your body has done for you. Try to stop looking at things on your body negatively. So instead of being like, oh, my tummy has rolls and flab and fat and stretch marks, instead, how I do it now is my stomach is safe. It was a safe home for my children. It has done wonderful things. It helps keep me nourished. It gives me butterflies when I see my husband, and it is so important to me. That's just a little trick that I would recommend you playing around with. That is everything, guys. Oh, that was so fun. I love doing Q&As. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll be back again soon with another Vlogmas video, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day and week, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.